out on the street and saying, hey, man, are you a veteran? You need to sign up. We're saying, this place has such awesome programs. We want to invite you to be part of us. I look around the room at all the different faces out here, and I'm seeing a lot of. Andre brought in how many? 6 people?
Actually, we might be at 8 tonight. We got 2 on Zoom as well. We got
Just an example, Paula and his shooting group. We put together a shooting program, and now we have a structured shooting training program that is so cool. We've got people, we got active duty component, we got reserve component, we've got people from all the other posts wanting to come here and take part of the awesome training we've got. We do our medical training here. We're doing the auxiliary programs. Like I'll mention later, we're going to put on an etiquette class. We're putting on some amazing stuff, and it's bringing in new faces. And we are growing the Legion. We are making this a better organization. And I want to thank all of you guys who've taken part in that. And I want to thank everybody who's brought in a new face. So thank you for all the hard work. Okay, I want to jump into officer reports. First issue, we had a thing with the bylaws. Jay, could you come up? All right. That was BS. We don't have any issues with the bylaws. They were perfect. This man will turn around and walk away at any opportunity to thank him, to congratulate him, or to honor him. I had to sucker him into coming up here tonight. This is a presentation box. If you can see, it's got Jay with his Legion cover, and it's got Jay with his Civil War khaki.
Can you show Zoom? Can you show the boxes?
Show guys on Zoom. This is a presentation inside. It's got Jay's time at West Point. It's got Jay's time as a paratrooper in Vietnam. Jay with West Point Cadets and West Point Commandant. He was on their board of directors. Jay with the Secretary of Army as a CASA. Jay with his troops. Jay with his fellow athletes. And
the bomb is inside.
And the place to stash your stuff so your wife doesn't find it.
Not to mention a coin holder.
There's a cool challenge coin holder. Why? This man has done so much for this post. I can't even begin to list all the times I've needed someone in the middle of the nights to talk to, all the hours that this man has put in reviewing our documents, reviewing our program. We would not be here where we're at without him. Jay should be commander of the post right now this year. And it is one of the greatest tragedies in my book that we didn't get to put the honor of the term commander in front of this man's name. I want to thank this guy. He's been a chief of staff to me as commander. He's also become a mentor. He's also probably my best friend. And I just want to thank you, Jay. Okay. I'm gonna get it.
Unprepared as I am, please take a seat because it will only take you 20 minutes. Of course, totally stunned, surprised, shocked, and of course, completely worthy. Really, in all sincerity, I can't begin to tell you how surprised I am. I'm delighted. Um, thankful, and honored. What I have done for this post and for the American Legion, National Department District, and this post has always been motivated by my belief in the four pillars, what we stand for, what we do, and what our goals and our ever increasing reach forward and reach out. I have been privileged and honored to work throughout a very long career in my individual and my private world as a lawyer in various capacities. And I've had various businessmen lead me or lead the organization. And I've been thrilled with them. And of course, before that, let me not forget that I had terrific Army leaders as a small side when I was a young lieutenant for the 82nd Airborne Division. My captain went on to become the first Black four-star general. And he was a tremendous mentor and teacher. And that's one of the things that I got out of the Army. And when I worked in, going back to my point about the civilian world, I had so many civilian leaders who never got it, never understood what it meant to be a leader. And once in a while, you would come across one and you say, you got it. And we could work together and they could rely on me and I could understand what my role was and work together. I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that the finest leader I've ever worked for is Jim Cragg. There is really and I say that not just because I'm up here receiving an award from him, but because I truly mean it. The two of us have had over 3 years such a symbiotic relationship. As he said, he would call me in the middle of the night and we would talk through an issue at length. And for those of you who know Jim, and you know of me, we are so wordy that it is hell to try to cut us off. Like try to cut me off right now. You know. Jim has a vision for what this post is. You see it already in what has been accomplished and the ideas that he has put into place and the ideas that he has put into place for the future. He mentioned a moment ago that I should have been a commander this year. And under the normal rules of the way the American Legion works, he's right. I was the first vice last year. And when we talked about it, I said, no. Not only am I getting too old to do this kind of thing, but frankly, nobody has the vision that you do, Jim. You have ideas. You see what we want to do. You see not only what this post wants to do, you see what this American Legion can do. And there's no way that I want to step between you and trying to make those visions work. So, thank you very much, Jim, for giving me this box. As I said, I was thinking every layer was the bomb behind it.
It's ticking.
I am so grateful for recognition. As I said, I'm truly surprised. I'm honored, and I'm not worthy But I can't tell you how much I appreciate your recognition from my friends and my fellow Legionnaires from Post 283. Thank you.
I'll still imagine any piece of this that doesn't have Jay's signature to it. This building would not be